Hey everybody, I'm here with Los Mucuras from the Amazon in Brazil. And everybody knows how much I love to have Brazilian bands on to make the connection between North America and South America. Welcome to the show, guys.
Hi.
Hi.
So why don't we introduce yourselves left to right to start things off, what instruments you play?
Okay. I'm Raissa. I'm the bass player.
I'm Carlos. I'm the guitar player.
I'm Mateus or Matthews. I'm guitar player too.
Oh, awesome. One of the things I found when I listened to the song you sent me was not only was it instrumental surf, but there's a really heavy jazz element, would you say?
Can you repeat?
Can you repeat?
There was not only was it surf and instrumental, but also like a folky jazz kind of element to it, like with the horns and everything.
Yeah. I think that we all are fans of blues and jazz universe.
Yeah.
So
During that festival, it was a Brazilian surf music festival, and that music it was composed by Mateus, and it have a lot of influence of jazz because he used to have a swing jazz band, and we thought that it was good to play that song on that festival, and we never met and played with that guy before. He was invited by us, but it was like a jam session in that gig.
he's a musician of São Paulo. It's a big city, né? And we made a contact before.
By cell phone.
It's a good guy. Como é que é gente boa, né? And I sent the music to
Just to listen a little before the show, and it was awesome. I really like to play with him.
We share a set list, a little set list to he can listen before we play with him.
And some shit music. Eu sempre fico com medo de falar de shit music. To his hit. Como é que é? Just read.
But I think he didn't read it. He just made by improvisation.
Oh, so that's
like a jazz style. Like a jazz style.
Yeah.
And he was like a Brazilian music player. He was not a surf player, and I think that it was a to our sound.
We like it because it was a diferencial, no? Different. It's
a little difference.
A little different sound, but a trumpet, nah, on the surfing sound on the festival, because the other bands it's keyboards, a lot of guitars, and then we bring a trumpet.
Think that's metal in our music to the festival.
And put just a little spicy, a little spicy in our music.
Put some horn, a lot of a little spice, and all the people like it. That's the point.
What was it like playing that festival when you got to meet all the other surf bands? Like what's that like to be all in one place?
It was a delight because we don't have a scene right here in our city, and even the north, there is no scene here. We are the scene, so it was a great time to meet them in person and to play for audience that know surf music, because people here don't know that we have to make reference like, do you know the Tarantino soundtrack?
Always
Like that. Because if you say surf music, they don't know nothing about what you're saying.
Yeah.
they only know surf because of Tarantino. That okay? It's a way to learn, to know the surf universe. But we are lonely wolves here.
Yeah. It's that way in the United States too. Like a lot of people don't know what surf music is unless you say, Pulp Fiction. Then they kind of know.
Yeah, I think that's it's a way, the way that's the thing that happens.
At least we have a reference
Yeah.
for them to link with the idea. Imagine if you don't have Tarantino movies to say.
Yeah, right. So what are you doing right now? How long have you been together, and what is your plans coming up towards the end of the year?
So we are actually a rockabilly band. We have that rockabilly band for more than 10 years right now. But we feel the necessity. No, we saw the needs to separate the rockabilly band and the surf band. That's the way that Las Mucuras was born. And we started to play in the pandemic. We start in a live for a website called Universo Retro that is specialized in vintage and retro stuff. And then we started to play and make our songs, and we are planning to do more songs. We are composing right now, composing some things, and we are trying to have more shows here with Las Mucuras. But it's hard because, as we say, we don't have a scene, and it's just instrumental music. And usually we have to mix the bands, Dry Martinis and Las Mucuras, to make a show.
Yeah. How far are you from Sao Paulo?
A lot.
How long?
Yeah, they are
3,000 kilometers.
Wow.
How about?
Yeah. It's like New York and St. Louis, or até mais, or more.
LA.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
We can get there by road. We have to have a boat. Then take a boat to go to another city, to then take a road, but it's very far. Just by airplane, it's easier by airplane.
Do you think the travel's worth it?
Yes, it's worth it because it's another experience to play for that audience. And to me, it's like we have there's a band here in Brazil. It's Retrofoguetes that we like a lot, and to play in the same festival that they are playing, it was.
They're the greatest bands. Bands.
They are the real masters, and good fellas too, good guys, and accessible guys. Talk about music, and they came to us to
take a picture. Take a picture.
They are playing since
the 90s, I think.
90s, end of the 1998.
End of the
97, 98.
And it's a good reference for Brazil. I think that you must know him.
Yeah. Do you have at that point? Do you have like correspondence with them, and like do you find them on maybe Bandcamp and kind of communicate that way and find more bands in your country?
Yes, everyone. We have a great group of Surf Music Brazil, and we are always talking and planning things. Like the new festival, the festival of this year.
Like she said, we play rockabilly, but we think that the surf scene is more accessible, and friendly. The rockabilly is that's a lot of shit things to say.
Competitive. I think they just like to.
They're more close.
Yes.
More close society. Looks like a close society.
I think to resume, the surf scene is more friendly.
Yeah, definitely. So before we go, I just want to give you an opportunity to say something or talk about something that I may not have asked, or ask me a question.
Eu tenho uma pergunta, né? Como foi que ele conheceu? Você já ouviu no Spotify?
We want to know how you find us.
Oh, of course. Well, do you know, there's sometimes when you hear about something and then you start going on the internet and you go down that rabbit hole and you start looking for different bands and stuff like that that kind of connect. And I found you that way on Instagram. So I listened a little bit. I'm like, oh, they sound really interesting. And then I reached out to you. And I think also Leopoldo mentioned mentioned you guys. He sent me links to a bunch of different bands. So this season 8, I had the most bands from Brazil I've ever had on for a season. I think it was like 6 or 7. So you're the first band on this season, and you're from Brazil, and that makes me very happy.
Thank you, Ryan. Yeah, very happy to know that, and know that Leopoldo talked to you about us and send a lot of things. We are very happy with that kind of opportunity, because as we said, we don't have a scene, and we are very far from the other buddies from surf scene. So we are very happy to have this opportunity to talk to you.
Yeah.
Do you like our music in Spotify?
Oh, you're on Spotify?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
excellent.
We have three
musics, three tracks.
Yeah, vamos falar também da lambada, né? Também
we have three tracks on Spotify and YouTube.
Yeah, on YouTube we have more tracks.
We have more 2 tracks on your YouTube. One of these are lambada, music.
Yeah, it's a surf version of this popular song.
And another music.
We have the version of Needle and Pins.
Needles and Pins.
Ramones, Needle and Pins.
Ramones.
Just on YouTube, Ramones discover this version. Lambada's version também, two também, two. And
we have also
our songs, proper songs are you can find on Spotify.
They are called Egyptian Love Dream.
Egyptian Love Dream.
E Caminhavas and Danny Magnani.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much, guys, and I really appreciate you being on. I love meeting bands from Brazil, for no other fact that you're always excellent musicians, and you're always the friendliest people, and that means a lot to me. So thank you very much.
Oh,
thank you, Ryan.
Thank you, Ryan.
Thank you too.
We thank you too. É bom te falar quando ele precisar de novo. Né?
If you need something, if you want to interview some rockabilly band, please
let us know.
Come to us.
Or another surf interview is wonderful too.
Or if you come to Amazon.
To meet our rivers, our forest, we have a home to you here.
Awesome. Thank you.